my fellow humans, and welcome into the A-Gap. I am your host, the Pharaoh of the sports world. I am Adam Fernandez, and in this wide world of sports, as always, there's a lot going on. From the gridiron, to the diamond, to the hardwood, to the ice, we pull no punches and leave no boxes unchecked. Let's do this. We told you last week that there were still a ton of free agents out there available. We also told you that there'd be exciting trades happening every day. What we could not have been prepared to tell you, though, was just how exciting of a hot stove period this would end up being. Whether it were the Philadelphia Phillies signing Kyle Schwarber and Nick Castellanos to improve their offense, or the Minnesota Twins making the biggest splash of the offseason by signing shortstop Carlos Correa, free agency has been fast and impactful. But so have some of the trades. The Twins, to make room for the aforementioned Carlos Correa, traded away their best player, Josh Donaldson, to the New York Yankees. And in even more shocking news, the Atlanta Braves made a trade for Matt Olson from the Oakland Athletics, leaving their former MVP, Freddie Freeman, without a job and feeling rather shocked by the whole matter. There are still a ton of free agents out there available, guys like Albert Pujols and Chris Archer, Billy Hamilton and Jake Arrieta. Will any of these guys find room on clubs here before the start of the season? Only time and injuries will tell us. We'll have that news for you as soon as it happens. The Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill era came to an end in Kansas City on Wednesday. Hill was a big part of the Chiefs' championship run over the last few years. He was putting up video game type numbers on defenses all over the league. Now, Hill will take his talents down to South Beach, where he hopes to get the same kind of production out of third-year quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. In joining the Dolphins, Hill is now in an exciting receiver tandem with rookie sensation Jalen Waddle. The duo now becomes one of the quickest wide receiver pairings in the NFL, if not in the history of the league. Add to the Hill trade the free agent signings of Terron Armstead and Connor Williams to bolster a very weak offensive line, and adding much needed depth at the running back position with Raheem Mostert and Chase Edmonds, the Fins appear to be in a win-now mode, especially after how good that defense looked down the stretch last year. If rookie head coach Mike McDaniel is the prodigy that we're all told that he is, then it may just be a matter of time before my father gets the gift that he's been looking for since 1984, a Dolphins Super Bowl appearance. We are just a week out of the start of the 2022 MLB regular season, and Cardinal fans are asking, is this it? The Cardinals signed Steven Matz just before the lockout, and the fans agreed that that was actually a pretty good pickup. But since then, they really only signed a fledgling Corey Dickerson. They had their shot at guys like Trevor Story and Carlos Correa to shore up the shortstop position, but let them be picked up by Boston and Minnesota respectively. They made no attempt to sign a real designated hitter, even though that is now part of the National League. And as we stated earlier, they did sign Matz to bolster the rotation, but only signed two other former prospects who were pitching in Asia last year. Since then, injuries to Jack Flaherty and Alex Reyes have just gone to forecast more woes for the Cardinals pitching staff, and there is no help in sight. So the Cardinals fans are quite legitimate in their concern for how this team will look come opening day, and even more the end of the season in October. The good news is that a little birdie told me the Cardinals are in conversations to bring back a Cardinals legend in Albert Pujols. But one has to wonder, what kind of role will he play, and will he be productive in that role? Only time will tell. That's all the time we have today on the A-Gap, but tune in next time where we'll be discussing even more sports. Who would have thought that, right? You can follow me at Twitter at the AGAP360 at twitter.com, Facebook at Adam Fernandez at facebook.com, and join me on Instagram at the_A_gap at instagram.com. We'll see you next time.